I'm Deena Marie, and this is the Ford Fiesta Movement mission video number 4. This month is social activism and causes, and I'm here with the lovely Sondra Joy from Pinups for Pups. So when did you start Pinups for Pups, and what made you want to do this?
Well, Pinups for Pups was started back in 2005. I was actually at the time living in Los Angeles and working as a pinup model. My husband and I, now my husband, were volunteering with a group called the Dog Squad. We were helping them raise money and donations and volunteering our time fostering animals and walking the dogs. And one of the founders of the organization said, "Why don't you get your cute friends or your model friends to help us raise some money?" And it's just kind of taken on a life of its own since then. We figured producing the calendar and then working with these different organizations and their events was the way to go.
So how hard is it to run all of this? Does it take up a lot of your time? What does it demand from you?
There's a lot of money involved in the production of the calendar, which is actually paid for by basically my husband and I, so that we can be able to create this beautiful calendar. We donate 100% of what we make to these rescue organizations that we call our rescue partners, and try and help them raise money through the calendar and then also through the website. Pinups for Pups does its own fundraising, but one of the things that we do is we try and align these groups with different partners, organizations. We try and help them raise money through fundraising, attending their fundraising events. If we know that a rescue group is in need or needs funds, what we'll do is we'll help them raise funds directly. A lot of times what we do is we post animals in need or fundraising that's happening for specific dogs, specific groups, and we try and help people know who to contact directly as far as rescue groups goes, because there's a whole lot of them across the country.
So as far as the pinup calendar, how do you find models or girls to be in the calendar? What do you look for? What are the requirements for that?
What I prefer in a model is somebody who actually is a dog owner. We also look for girls that are doing rescue. I mean, it's unbelievable to me how many kind hearts there are in the modeling world or celebrities. This year we did a complete submission calendar from photographers. We're really seeing a lot of different different artist perspective on what a pinup model is and a lot of times what they want to convey in the photos. And it's turned out to be a really fun way to kind of thank people out there who have supported us, give them the opportunity to be in our calendar.
So it's girls from your fan base submitting their own photos.
And with the photographer's help. I mean, they are professionally produced pictures that are being submitted to us, but they're girls from all over the world. These are models and photographers, or just girls who aligned themselves with photographers and wanted to get a picture of them with their dogs, and they submitted the pictures to us. So this is going to be a fun calendar. Where we're going today is called Suburbia. It's the adoption placement center for the Friends of Animals of Utah. They are up in the Park City outlets, and what they do there is try and get these dogs that they're rescuing good homes. They've had some really great accomplishments and are placing a lot of dogs and doing a lot of great work.
Last year we adopted out 838 animals through Suburbia, and actually, even though it's an economic downturn, our numbers are still as high, if not better, this year, so we'll probably beat those numbers. So since 2003, which is when we opened, we've adopted out over 5,000 animals.
It's like a pet shop, but all the dogs actually are rescued animals. It's really an interesting concept what they've done there over at Suburbia, because it really kind of makes it a nice experience for families to go there. And they're not having to go to these shelters where it's dirty and the dogs are dirty. The dogs are well kept. A lot of the dogs at Suburbia are fostered, so they have that socialization, and you can feel confident that when you go there and get a dog, you're not only saving a life, but they're going to help properly place that dog and make sure that that dog gets the best home possible.
So if you live in Salt Lake, or if you're in the Park City area, one of these could be yours. This is my favorite. That's Mac.
Well, thank you so much for letting us come up and film and meet all these little guys. And one last thing that we want to do from Ford is give a check to Friends of Animals to help.
We appreciate it. It's a very good cause. Thank you, Ford.